What you need to know when moving to Atlanta, Georgia. And today I'm going to talk about some basic things you need to know about Atlanta. Atlanta is a very diverse and it's exciting city. It has a lot of entertainment and so forth. But some things you need to know about Atlanta is you need to know some of the safe neighborhoods. Some of the safe neighborhoods is more to the north, like Alpharetta, Sandy Springs, Johns Creek. And when you think about Atlanta, the northern side. But then if you want that in-town vibe and so forth, you might want to check out Midtown. Because Midtown, you could walk to everything. I mean, you can get to Piedmont Park. But you gotta have deep pockets to stay in Midtown because the homes are a lot higher there. And if your dome is not as deep, you might want to consider Atlantic Station. And the reason I say Atlantic Station, I like Atlantic Station also. Average price was about $564. Well, Atlantic Station, what it has is it has its own vibe. If you're a tennis player, they have the tennis open there. They have Circle to Circle that's performed there. They have 10 in the earlier in the wintertime. In the spring, it's there. They have a lot of shows, things outside for the kids to do like that. So you come from the different parts of the city. And it's close. It has the famous 17th Bridge. And it has a lot of shops and stuff. So it's kind of like condos and townhouses and houses in Atlantic Station. And they have this real nice, cute bridge. So it has its own vibe. I like Atlantic Station. As you could tell, I know a lot about Atlantic Station. And also, if you're in the city, like what I was telling you about Midtown, you have the famous Piedmont Park. One thing also, Atlanta has a thing you need to know. Atlanta has, in the summertime, we have a lot of festivals and culture. We have the Dogwood Festival, the Jazz Festival going over 20-something, where they bring a lot of different artists and stuff like that. But we've gone there many times. We take our blankets and lay down and listen to jazz. You can bring the family, you can bring the kids. It's real cool. And also, and one thing that's nice in Piedmont, Atlanta has a lot of 5K races and half a marathon. I used to be an avid runner at one time, so we do a lot of races. And we have our famous Peachtree Road race where a lot of people do that and participate that in every 4th of July. Wanted to share that with you. So culture in the summertime is really, really great. In the summertime, it's a lot of outdoor concerts. We have like 4 major amphitheaters here. We have Stockbridge Amphitheater, which is located in Henry County. We have Mableton Amphitheater, located in Cobb County. And we have the Maris Amphitheater, it's in Alpharetta. And we have Candace in Chastain Park. Well, with a lot of these theaters, they have a lot of featured artists. And it's real nice in the summertime. You can bring your cooler, your refreshments, and your food and stuff like that. It's a good appetite for you and your girls, or you and your husband, or whatever, and you and your boys. It's just really nice to chill out there. And different parts of the city, they tend to have little free concerts too, that you can roll up your chair and sit out there. And a lot of the historical neighborhoods like Virginia High, Inman Park have a little culture festival, wine tasting and so forth like that. So we have food tasting. And so if you go to Alpharetta, they have a big festival with a food tasting. And if you didn't know, Atlanta is a foodie capital. We have great restaurants. Depending on the type of food you like, whether you like soul food or if you like Indian food, Mediterranean food, seafood, whatever, and stuff like whatever type of food you like, you can really enjoy it. And some of my favorite restaurants I visit, I like ambiance, but you might like something else. It just depends on what you're. So I like Capitol Grill. I like Fleming's. Fleming's real nice. And if you want a more cool, they got some cute little. We got these little taco bars, and you can eat some tacos, very affordable tacos, and enjoy that. And bring the kids with stuff. And as you walk around, if you didn't know, the Beltline, which is you and your friends can go around there. It's really nice to go bike. And you can bring your family. I have a lot of times on the trail, we've seen families come through and they're strolling their kids or riding the kids on the bike. It's really cool and stuff like that. It's very artsy. They got all these little artsy things like that. And sometimes you can go yoga out there on the Beltline. It's real nice. Another thing, if you didn't know about Atlanta, we also have a lot of rooftop bars. We have the new one, the Hard Rock Cafe has a really nice rooftop bar. And we have the LOL, that's nice, with the swimming pool on top. And Gwinnett County has a really nice rooftop or several rooftop bars. Go there and get the view of the city and to have a freshman or eat. It's really nice and stuff like that. So we have a lot of vibes here and stuff like that. And I don't care. Another thing you need to know about Atlanta, we are a sports capital. We have a lot of major teams. We have the Atlanta Falcons here. We have the Atlanta Braves. Braves have won the World Series for. We're still trying on Atlanta Falcons. We haven't got there yet, but we're on. We have the Atlanta Hawks there. We have a soccer team, Crows. So we're a sports team. Sports. We embrace sports here in the city. And some of the sports team you can just take. Monorail. Monorail is mostly around certain areas. It doesn't, we have it in DeKalb County and some in North and stuff like that. But it's not, they wouldn't spend the extra money unfortunately the extra money wasn't spent to, like most cities, spread MARTA farther out. But we do have MARTA, and MARTA will take you to the airport. It will take you downtown. So certain areas have a park and ride. You can park and ride in MARTA. And of course, if you didn't know, we got one of the busiest neighborhoods, the busiest airport here. And you can take a lot of direct flights, whether you're going in the US or international here. But another thing I want to let you know, if you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, they do require that if you move here within 30 days, you need to change your driver's license and your car tag. So you could go to the DVM and get that changed. Because if you get caught and then you haven't changed, that's going to be a big fine. So I suggest you get that done. And we do require for gasoline cars between 1999 and 2020, we do require emission tickets. If you got electric vehicle, of course you don't need that. And one thing, we do have electric stations more in the suburban area. In the city, we do have electric charging state. So if you have that, you don't have to or you have a newer vehicle or a car that's 25 years, you won't have to have that. I just wanted to show you the real deal of Atlanta. We are diverse. We have a lot of ethnic different groups, but we do have our pockets that kind of socialize that. And another thing, if you didn't know, for you young people, we are a millennium. I was looking at some data. Our average age in Atlanta is 33 years old. 33 years old. So, but as I said, Atlanta is very diverse. Our housing has gone up. The price of homes have gone up. Northern Atlanta is more where you have the higher price. Like Johns Creek is about $890. If you go in the southern, you can find stuff in between $300,000 to $400,000. So it depends on what your affordability on what part of the town. You want great schools, it'd be northern Atlanta. If you want affordability, it'd be southern Atlanta. So I just want to share these tips. So don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to know, and follow me so I can keep you abreast of all things on related line, and watch some of the things so we can move you in the right direction. Lucretia Ramsey. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on the latest